Hi, I'm Dylan Cease, and today I'm going to talk about why you should not own an exotic pet. Imagine owning a chimpanzee that you named Owl. You've raised Owl since he was a baby chimp and consider him as your child. Now imagine doing something Owl doesn't like, such as messing with one of his toys. Fully enraged, Owl decides to come at you with his full primate strength and try and rip your face off. The harsh realities of owning an exotic pet, such as the one above, are a shock to many owners around the world. You may think you're safe, but exotic pets can still pose a grave risk to your life and those of your loved ones. PETA says that people who own exotic pets are playing Russian roulette. It's a gross misinterpretation of what pets are. Exotic pets pose a large risk to owners and the environment, and are often unethically smuggled and sold by animal traders. I'm going to talk about the dangers of owning exotic pets to owners and the environment, and also the trading and smuggling of these animals. So let's start with the dangers they pose to people. Exotic pets pose a grave risk to humans, both physically and mentally. A risk that's far greater than normal pets. There's a big difference between this and this. Exotic pets, such as Zara's cats and primates, kill hundreds of people each year. There is a common practice in the media of portraying exotic animal ownership as fun, maybe even humorous. One purveyor of this practice is the TV show Friends. The writers of the show made Marcel, Ross's pet capuchin, look great. What you never got to see was the capuchin throwing a fit or having a bad day. You also never got to see the danger of an adult chimp, because the one on the show was just a baby. Capuchin monkeys, like all exotic pets, cannot be tamed, trained, or domesticated. For an example of what it's really like to own a monkey, take the case of Louie, a black-capped capuchin purchased by a family in Chicago as a baby. Within several months of their purchase, Louie had already bitten the owner's daughter repeatedly. After biting a neighbor's child, they were forced to turn him over to a primate shelter. Wild animals kept as pets also carry diseases and parasites, such as hepatitis, tuberculosis, and ringworm. Most owners also don't consider the mental strain that exotic pet ownership involves. Most of these animals require constant care and can eventually wear down an owner. Even worse than the dangers exotic pets pose to an environment. Even worse than the dangers exotic pets pose to owners are the dangers they pose to an environment not designed for them. When exotic pets escape or are intentionally released by owners, they can wreak havoc on the native environment. Exotic animals escaping is not the same thing as your dog or cat running out the door. Just imagine a lion roaming around the neighborhood. That's scary, right? Exotic pets, even small, can have a significant impact on the balance of the native environment. Take, for example, the case of Burmese pythons, which were released into the Florida Everglades by owners and smugglers. After being released, they proceeded to wreak havoc, causing millions of dollars worth of damage, and are now classified as an invasive species. Animals such as these populate native animals and plants, which can significantly impact animals that depend on them. The dangers of exotic animals are magnified for its dangerous species. Even without the added dangers that come with owning an exotic pet, there are other potential issues owners should know about. Exotic pets are often smuggled into the U.S. and sold by callous traders who do not care about the animal's well-being. Exotic animal smuggling is a multi-billion-dollar industry, which has tendrils in every continent on Earth. This is a profit-motivated industry, not one based on a love of these animals. One of the main victims of this animal smuggling trade are large cats, such as tigers. Once these wild cats are smuggled into the U.S., they are often sold at roadside zoos. A white tiger can sell for up to $50,000. Lynx, which are the most popular of the big cats, kept as pets, often sell for $800 to $1,200. The other main victims of the exotic animal smuggling industry are primates, such as chimpanzees. Primates are able to be bought legally for around $5,000 to $35,000. Most of the owners of primates usually end up over their heads and selling the primates once they start reaching maturity around 4 to 8 and stop being cute. Most of these primates ended up at shelters located around the country. However, there are very few shelters and sanctuaries, and most are seriously overcrowded, and yet have to keep taking in an ever-increasing number of monkeys. To summarize, I've talked about the dangers exotic animals pose to both your safety and the safety of the environment. I've also talked about how these animals are smuggled and sold by callous traders. The next time you decide to get a pet, be smart and get a dog or a cat. You never know, it might just save your life. Thank you.